Respected Rashtrapati Ji, Speaker Sir, Madam Deputy Chairman, friends, it was in these hallowed precincts that 40 years ago freedom came to us at midnight. Jawaharlal Nehru's words were spoken in this hall at a great moment of world history, the birth of free India and the beginning of the end of empire. This commemorative meeting has rightly begun with the words and the voice of Jawaharlal Nehru. It was here, in this very hall, that our founding fathers gave to us our Constitution. It was here that we consecrated our Republic. It was from here that we begin our march into the 5th decade of our freedom. At that mid-August moment, 40 years ago, more than half of us Indians had not even been born. But all of us, old or young, recall the great saga of our liberation. We render homage to the martyrs and makers of the Indian Revolution, the founders of the modern Indian state. They were a remarkable galaxy of wisdom and daring and moral authority. Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, Maulana Azad, Rajendra Prasad, Sarojini Naidu, Rajaji, Subhash Chandra Bose, B.R. Ambedkar, and Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, whom we are honored to have in our country today. We bow our heads in reverence to Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. He instilled courage in the weak, fearlessness in the faint-hearted, conviction in those who doubted. He took the destiny of our country out to the fields where the peasantry toils, to the shop floors where the workers labor, to the village wells where our women draw water, to the schools and universities where young minds are nurtured. The concerns of the poor and the wronged became the concerns of our political life. And with millions ranged behind Gandhiji's banner of Satya and Ahimsa, colonialism, the world over, began to crumble. We remember Jawaharlal Nehru, the maker of modern India. It was he who breathed democracy into the life of the nation. It was he who inscribed secularism into the heart of the nation. He gave us planning and socialism. He elaborated the philosophy and policies of non-alignment. It was Jawaharlal Nehru who reminded us that our labors are not for ourselves alone, but for all humankind. Indira Gandhi carried forward this great endeavor. Hers was a struggle for human rights and human dignity, both for her own people and people everywhere, for all those in penury or in pain. She translated our principles of self-reliance into an economic reality. She galvanized the nation with her call of Garibi Hatao. Through her actions, she filled the hearts of all Indians with pride in ourselves and confidence in our future. She defended India's unity and integrity with all her spirit and strength, indeed, with her very life. Today, we rededicate ourselves to the ideals, principles, and eternal values of our freedom struggle. The Indian Revolution is fired by more than just the ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity. The Indian Revolution stands for truth and non-violence, for the purity of means to achieve noble ends, for the dissolution of all barriers which separate human being from human being, all barriers of religion or race, caste, creed, or gender. For 40 years, we have built a new India of which we can be proud. Ours is a vibrant, living democracy. The people's voice rules through the legislatures. The rule of law prevails. Our courts of justice are vigilant protectors of the rights of the individual. Our press is free. Ours is a great secular democracy in which every individual of every community is an equal Indian, equal in the enjoyment of civic and political rights, equal in the duties owed to the country, equal in the opportunity to preserve a distinctive identity, equal as a participant in the life of the nation, equal in access to employment and advancement, equal in the great task of building our India. The economy has broken out of stagnation. Self-reliance has transformed our agriculture, our industry, our science, our very outlook. Vistas of opportunity have opened up to vast sections of our population. Old hierarchies have disintegrated. We have brought about change through consent and voluntary mass participation. These are great achievements. Yet, we have a long way to go. Millions are still to reap the full harvest of development. Serious social injustices and disabilities remain. The communal embers smolder unquenched by the blood of Mahatma Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, and so many other martyrs, great and small. Years of fighting for freedom and 4 decades of building a new India have taught us how to confront and overcome challenges. Time and time again, we have demonstrated that we shall defend our freedom, our unity, our territorial integrity. Where there are challenges, we shall meet them. Where there are pressures, we shall resist them. Today, there are 2 powerful challenges before us. One challenge is posed by nature, compounded by man. The severe drought which has afflicted large parts of the country. Severe as it is, we are prepared. We have built a strong and resilient economy. We will ensure employment, drinking water, and food to the rural poor, markets for rural craftsmen, and fodder for our cattle. The other challenge is wholly man-made, the challenge of extremist violence. We shall never be cowed by communalism. We shall not let our country become hostage to cowardly killers. Our secularism must reinforce respect for all communities with the strict separation of religion from politics. On the day we achieved our independence, Jawaharlal Nehru declared, "We look at the world with clear and friendly eyes. We pledge ourselves anew to working for a world without war, a world without nuclear weapons, a global democracy of independent states which recognizes the indivisibility of both peace and prosperity in this one world of ours." On this auspicious anniversary, from this historic chamber, I convey to all my fellow Indians greetings and good wishes. We rededicate ourselves to the great endeavor of building our modern nation, preserving our hard-won freedom, and waging relentless war on poverty, on prejudice and superstition, on fanaticism and violence, on all forms of oppression and discrimination. We shall together take our democratic, secular, socialist republic forward through unremitting labor and the unflinching will of our people. Jai Hind.